Okay, so the question on signal detections, this is quite a nice question. A lot of you chose this one, a lot of you opted for it. I'm just going to show you how I deconstructed it, and I'll show you a model answer shortly, but it's quite a straightforward question as long as you understand what the signal detection process is. So the fact it's an explanation question means that you can use examples to highlight your understanding, but essentially it's looking for you to discuss quite a broad range of factors that can affect this process. So let me show you my planning steps. So this is kind of where I got to in terms of thinking about how I might structure a 6-mark question on this. You definitely want to show that you understand the context, so you need to define signal detection, or you need to at least show that you understand it by describing it. So that's obviously going to be DCR, detection, comparison and recognition. And then it's about thinking of practical things, but also theoretical things that we've learned about that could affect the success and the efficiency of that ability to detect stimuli, process it, and selectively attend. So, you know, there's a lot of keywords in there, like selective attention, for example. We might be thinking about individual factors versus situational factors, individual versus situational. So, for example, a situational factor is really how much background noise is present or how strong the signal might be that's sent. In comparison, an individual factor could be something like your ability to selectively attend, which comes from experience or sensitivity and practice. So just a little bit of thought there around it. It does require some planning. You can't just dive into a question like this with guaranteed success. You need to step back, think about it, and how you're going to approach it. So I'm going to show you a model answer. Please feel free to press pause and have a little look at it because it's quite long. But I'm also just going to show you kind of how I went through this. So I've got a little introduction. Feel free to read. You can press pause. And then again, this isn't something that I'm telling you to do. It's something that I personally find easy to read and mark. But also when I was doing exams at university and at school, I definitely found it easier to get my thinking straight by structuring my answers in a really helpful way. So like I said, situational, individual, you don't have to categorize them, but it helped me to come up with the ideas. You've also got this idea of using bullet points or ideas to then explain. Make sure you state and make sure you also explain it, because that's what the question wants, and you can interject with examples along the way.